I'm Detective Birch on yet another bizarre missing persons case. On October 12th, 3 women went missing in the southeast part of the state. They were reportedly trying to have the perfect outing for the typical white suburban woman on a sunny autumn day. It was a day of perusing shops, leaf peeping, and ingesting of various natural and other flavors. Their names were Stephanie Steffi Reynolds, Kelly Holt, and Sarah Winstead. My first stop is a shoe store in one of those hideous strip malls with the Main Street USA facade. You're not fooling anyone, Mapleview Square. No one.
Yes, I remember them well. They burst in here giggling and muttering stuff about cute boots and hikes in the woods. I almost led them over to the athletics section before I realized they actually meant a stroll to their neighborhood's playground, or walking around under the 5-foot-tall maple in their backyard. So then I just pointed them to a section in the corner we have decorated with styrofoam pumpkins and nylon leaves for that very clientele. It draws them over like a magnet. I believe they made their purchases and said something about going to the little shop I call the Migraine Emporium.
So my next stop was clear. The candle shop a block away. I found it to be a pungent sacrament to the gods of festive fall ambiance. There were not only candles with such cryptic names as Fall Compost Bin, Questionable Hayride, and Halloween Party Hangover, but also an abundance of home decor with homespun yet mass-produced aesthetics. There were signs pronouncing Falling for Autumn, Pumpkin Spice is my aura, and Ghosts are my booze. The staff didn't remember the particular women who are the subject of this investigation, saying they were the normal customer base of such an establishment. Following a hunch, I made my way to the conspicuous coffee shop, sitting like an overpriced crown in the row of dining establishments. I attempted to order refreshment so as not to arouse undue suspicions.
Hello, can I get your order? May I suggest our pumpkin spice latte and an order of apple cider churro creme brulee donut pops?
Actually, I'm Detective Birch, and I'm looking for information on 3 missing women.
Ooh, a detective, huh? I suppose you want coffee? Black? No frills? Just plain coffee? Hot?
I'm more partial to tea, actually.
Okay, 1 iced tea. Do you want a triple shot of mango, key lime, or our special limited time autumn toasted marshmallow?
No, just tea, hot tea, in a mug.
Chai vanilla or chamomile honey?
Tea. Regular tea. You know what? Just forget it. About my investigation, have you seen these women?
Dude, I have customers to serve. Please sit down. I'll get my manager to speak with you.
Hey, a mug of plain hot tea. I guess miracles do happen.
They were here. At first they were happy with their pumpkin spice lattes. Then they started asking awkward questions.
Questions?
Yeah, they wanted to know where they could get something more exotic. The good stuff. You know what I mean?
I'm not sure. Why don't you elaborate?
They wanted something harder. Girls from the suburbs wanting some excitement in their lives.
What exactly are you saying?
There's rumors of the ultimate experience on the highway a bit. Out in the boonies. The ultimate pumpkin spice experience.
Sounds dumb.
Maybe to you, not to their type. They want to try it all. And then post about it on social media to make their friends jealous.
I see. Did they get the information they were after?
Well, when they inevitably asked to see me, the manager, I told them about it. Am I gonna be in trouble? I swear, I just did it to get them out the door. That type are nothing but troublemakers. Asking for extra dipping sauces, complaining about the syrups being weak. They don't understand that once you hit the pumpkin spice hard, the effect weakens. It takes more and more to get the same thrills.
Calm down. I just want to find these ladies. Tell me where this den of cinnamon and cloves debauchery is. Oh, and what's in this tea?
Oat milk and date syrup. You don't still consume regular sugar, do you?
Next thing I know, I'm driving down a lonely stretch of highway. Towns that once had unique personalities with quirky shops run by homegrown characters now sit empty and decaying. Tragic. I pull into the parking lot of a small diner. It looks worse somehow than the empty retail husks I passed along the way. The light is on though. Time to peek under the surface of the seedy pumpkin spice underworld.
Can I get you anything?
Hot tea.
Sure thing, honey.
What's in this?
Tea. Just plain tea. Nothing fancy here. It's all we got. If you want to sweeten it, there's packets on the tables. Take your pick.
I'm looking for these women. Do you know anything about their whereabouts?
I knew this day would come. I warned Daniel about catering to these women. They come out here in the country every year at this time, looking to get their kicks. He said we could make a lot of extra money. Even wanted to change our chili recipe that was given to us by our parents. I told him he could do whatever he wants, but keep it out of my kitchen.
So where did the black magic happen, if not here?
Oh, he makes it out back on the grill and the hot plate. I told him if the health department caught wind, we'd get shut down for sure. He serves them on those old picnic benches. The ladies call it rustic dining and quaint. Yeah, real quaint when you get a big splinter in your eye.
Right, so were these particular women here on the date in question?
I think so. Seems about right. I remember they all had long cardigans and these scarves knitted so big and chunky they could tie down a tugboat. It was ridiculous.
Sounds like generally proper seasonal attire.
It was 85 degrees.
Did they order from the special menu?
Yeah, they got the nutmeg, Gouda grilled cheese, caramel apple turkey burgers, and that abomination my brother calls jack-o'-lantern chili surprise. It's served in a pumpkin and has a shed load of that.
Let me guess. Pumpkin spice.
To our everlasting shame, yes.
Then what happened?
They were rightly buzzing, all right. Giggling, walking around in the crunchy leaves. Said they wanted the ultimate autumn experience. Insisted my brother tell them where they could get it.
And did he?
Yeah, he told them about the witch's chapel. It's a place out in the woods. It's an old, old church. that's been empty for decades. Teenagers started hanging out there, and rumors of rituals and sacrifices started to swirl. That's when it got its name. A lot of city folk like to go out there and take pictures with those big kissy lips. They point at random crap and do devil horns.
Selfies.
Yeah. They like the place because it has an old, gnarled apple orchard, and it has lots of bushes with big, spiky thorns. Some of them have gotten hurt out there. Dang nuisance. There's tales out there too. Stories about the ghost of an angry farmer's wife. She resented the townspeople for forcing her husband to limit his produce to just pumpkins. He was renowned for them, but the wife got tired of all the church potlucks consisting of pumpkin-themed dishes. She wanted variety. But the townspeople, they seem to be obsessed with pumpkin. Like some kind of squash fever. Eventually she was said to become a hermit, and then some say a witch. People swear she's still out there.
Good thing I don't believe in ghosts. Point me in the direction of that chapel. Oh, and thanks for the tea. It was good. I was on the road again. Would this be the last stop on my journey of discovery? What would I find at the Witch's Chapel? Vistas of rustic countryside gave way to the amber, russet, and crimson ruggedness of the woodlands. After a 10-minute walk along a rocky and pine needle carpeted path, I arrived at the chapel. Immediately I spied a piece of torn cloth on the sprawling briar canes, framing the small structure. It was legging material. The ladies had been here.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm Detective Birch. I'm investigating the disappearance of these individuals. Do you have any information?
Detective, huh? That's a new one. I'm the caretaker around here. Lots of trespassers lately. I've seen these women. It's always the same story. Looking for something different. Well, they find it all right.
What exactly do they find?
You won't believe me.
The witch woman? You're right. I don't believe you. Tell me everything you saw in regards to these ladies.
Well, they were here, and when they found out I owned the farm up the way, they wanted to know if I had any interest in pumpkins. Not like the smooth, symmetrical kind in the city. They wanted produce with character, they say. City folks always say things like that. Then the first sign of warts or powder or mildew, they scurry right back to the suburbs.
Did they make it to your farm?
Nope. Last I saw, they were taking pictures in front of the chapel. It's always like that. Then she gets them.
The witch?
Yep. Then they become what we call the waspers. Creatures who become obsessed with the mundane, the common, always copying one another.
The waspers?
They mindlessly pester shop owners, but they never buy anything. And they try to turn everything into a photo op.
You say this has happened before. I have no reports of it.
Families are usually too embarrassed to report it.
So these women are just roaming the woods as waspers.
Happens every fall. Don't worry. They come to their senses and return to their homes and normal lives just in time to decorate for Christmas.
So the day after Thanksgiving.
You obviously don't know nothing about their customs. No, the stroke of midnight on Halloween.
But they will return to their families very soon.
Never fails. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm leaving these here pickled beets and corn for the witch. She likes it.
It's been a long day, and I'm heading back. With no concrete evidence and only fanciful musings of locals, I can't make any conclusions. Will the women return home like the farmer said? I can only hope. I pass a roadside stand where a woman is examining a wreath that states, "Pumpkin spice kinda gal." Watch out, ladies. Watch out.